1-2. Swung on and miss. Fuchs
coming in right side. Sip. Goes down to the slide and gets it.
Nelson's going to take off on the pitch, which is a called strike 3. Anderson.
Wes Marshall pitches a ground ball through the infield on the left side. One will score. They're going to wave a second runner around. Throw will come to the plate. It is not in time.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Well, good afternoon and welcome to the Tony Sipe Field at Ada. Here with the Ada-Borup-West Cougars hosting the Lake Park Audubon Raiders, part of your high school baseball coverage on yourliveevent.com. This is your Bitker Inc. pregame show with the Ada-Borup-West Cougars and Lake Park Audubon Raiders. Cougars with a victory last night as they've started off putting some runs, double digits in the last couple games across the board. Lake Park Audubon, they've had the bats going. Pitching has been a little bit of a bugaboo for them, as we'll hear when we talk with coaches in a little bit. But we're out here, it's sunshine, and we're playing baseball at the Tony Sipe Athletic Complex. This is your Bitker Inc. pregame show on yourliveevent.com.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Utter Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Purley, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart, east of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877. Hello, I'm Jim Berkemeyer, inviting you to join me on a New England Fall Foliage Tour, September 25th to October 3rd. Our journey begins with a tour of historic Boston. We then travel to New Hampshire's White Mountains to admire the spectacular colors before ending our journey in New York City with an included Broadway musical. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to learn more about this tour and watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
It's the concert event of the summer in the Brainerd Lakes area. Lakes Jam, June 22nd through June 25th at Brainerd International Raceway.
R&J Broadcasting is the presenting sponsor.
Experience Lakes Jam. For rock and rollers, the main stage features Tesla, Warrants, and Hairball. For country enthusiasts, John Party, Cole Swindell, Gabby Barrett, and Mark Wills. Experience watercross, drifting, and lawnmower racing. For on-site camping, lodging, and tickets, visit lakesjam.com.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Lindfors, your insurance source. Visit Lindfors Agency with locations in Boston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Monoman, and Ada.
Bitker Inc. pregame show on yourliveevent.com. The Ada-Borup-West Cougars hosting the Lake Park Audubon Raiders here today in high school baseball action as the Cougars currently taking the infield practice. Let's visit with their head coach, Mike Erickson, joining us with our pregame coach's comments.
Cougar baseball, and Coach, we get a home game in today. Good to be back home here at the Tony Sipe.
Yeah, for sure. It's a little wet near the fence lines, but we're going to play through it, and the infield should play great anyway.
Yeah, find me someone where we're not a little wet at some point in the field, but hey, well, you know, as far as defensively, if your pitchers take care of it, hopefully the guys don't hit it to those spots.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see how it goes. You know, last night we had Ryan Hoven, senior. He pitched a lot of innings for us last year and the year before, and he had a nice game against Northern Freeze, and we got Baron Odden going tonight, who's been another staple in our pitching rotation, especially since last year. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes, and obviously we need to continue to take strides on the mound defensively, working to, you know, postseason's going to be here in a hurry.
Yeah, it is, and you talk about the guys in the mound, guys at the plate. So far, first couple games of the year, they've done well in putting runs across.
Yeah, we've scored a lot of runs already this year. I don't know that, we've been pretty comfortable in the batter's box so far. So we'll see what we see on the mound today. Hopefully we can continue to, put the bat on the ball, put it in play, hit it hard once in a while, and run hard.
Sounds good. Here, Lake Park Audubon, the opponent, what's the strategy going against them?
Yesterday against the Freeze, we had a bit of a slow start. I'd like to see us come out firing right away, have a solid 1-2-3 inning or close to it in the first, and make sure we score the first run, build that momentum right away.
Sounds good, Mike. Thanks for your time. Best of luck. We'll talk to you after the game.
All right, thanks, Jake.
Mike Erickson, the head coach of Ada-Borup-West Cougar Baseball, as they are hosting the Lake Park Audubon Raiders today on YourLiveEvent.com. Our Bitger Inc. pregame show continues after this.
RDK Enterprises specializes in seed meter calibration, planter maintenance, and they have the full line of precision planting products. Call them at 701-636-2119 to schedule your meter, planter, and precision planting software repairs and update. This includes monitoring and control systems, all to help improve your planting, which means improved profits. It pays to plant with precision with RDK Enterprises. Locations in Hillsboro and Drayton, North Dakota, planterdoc.com, or call 701-636-2119. Try one of the great new subs at Subway Ada, the Matzo Meat. Beautifully crafted beast of a sub is new at Subway Ada, featuring thinly sliced Black Forest ham, the new Italian-style capicola, and fresh mozzarella on freshly baked bread, topped with spinach, tomatoes, and red onions, banana peppers, and drizzled with the famous MVP Parmesan vinaigrette. Lots of meat, cheese, and fresh veggies. Do we need to say any more? Matzo Meats. It's the newest at Subway in Ada. Call 784-SUB. Subway Ada. Eat fresh.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125. The Ada-Borup Booster Club was formed in 1999 to promote and to support activities sponsored by the Ada-Borup School District and the community through volunteers as well as other means of support. The Ada-Borup Booster Club consists of parents, community members, and alumni. They meet monthly to plan and carry out fundraising activities. Monies raised by the Booster Club are used to support the students in academics, athletics, fine arts, and other activities. To learn more about the Ada-Borup Booster Club, visit the Ada-Borup Booster Club Facebook page.
Your Bitger Inc. pregame show, Bitger Inc. 456 shop. Give a call to Troy the Tire Guy there with Bitger Inc. Wishing everyone a safe spring planting season here as hopefully stuff gets going in the field soon. And when you need tires or farm repair, contact Bitger Inc. located in between Ada and Halstead. Here with your pregame show ahead of the Ada-Borup-West Cougars and the Lake Park Audubon Raiders, ready to get things going from the Tony Sipe Athletic Complex in Ada. We thank you for joining us here today on YourLiveEvent.com as we happy to bring you our presentation here today with these two teams ready to get going. As we do that, Raiders about to take some infield practice, so let's check in with them and their head coach, Justin Hoskins, joining us with our pregame coach's comments.
And Coach, as we chat a little bit here, first handful of games in, you got more games in outside than practices right now.
Yep, that's about right. Yeah, it's been a wild season with all of the wet weather, but we're making do.
All right, and how have you made do, or what's been successes or things to work on here for the first handful of games?
Definitely our pitching. The command on the mound is one thing that we definitely need to improve. But we've had our bats going a little bit, and we've been patient up to bat, so that's what's kept us in a few of the games. And yeah, so we'll just keep on keeping on.
Is that pitching maybe just guys needing experience, needing some reps out on the mound to truly get stretched out, or is it something else that just inexperience?
I would say a combination of young and experienced pitchers, along with, just getting that experience out on the actual mound, because a lot of them had not thrown off an actual mound. I mean, we have a couple of the indoor mounds, but not quite the same as the live mounds. So a little bit of both.
Right. Defensively, too, early in this year, a lot of wet fields when you've been outside. So does that change how you play things defensively?
Not a whole lot. They've adapted well, and they've played pretty good defense. We've had a couple young physical errors out on the field, but nothing wouldn't happen on a normal day.
All right, Ada-Borup-West, the Cougars. What do you look at when you look across to the other dugout and think about the strategy for today?
I'm just hoping for a good competitive game.
Sounds good. We'll look forward to one. Coach, thanks so much for your time. Appreciate it. Best of luck.
Yep, thank you.
Coach Justin Hoskins for the Lake Park Audubon Raiders with our pregame coaches' comments. Raiders and the Cougars coming up on yourliveevent.com.
In the months of preparation for spring planting, all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at AgriMax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground applications, crop protection products, and more. AgriMax will help reach every producer's goal, peak profitability. Contact Eli Swenson at AgriMax today at 218-790-6375 or visit them online at agrimaxllc.com.
Welcome to a caring community of older adults living safely in company with others. Welcome to Benedictine Living Community Ada, with the commitment to senior living you've come to expect from Benedictine. As a member of the Benedictine organization, Benedictine Living Community Ada can offer personalized care to your loved ones while relying on the support and expertise of a larger network of professionals. We are proud of our community and we are proud to serve you. We are Benedictine. Learn more at benedictineliving.org/together. For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
Hey folks, I'm Jimmy Don Holmes from Waco, Texas. This is my oldest son, Jake. I met the Christian family recently in Waco, and they just seem like really good people, and that's the kind of people you want to buy a car or truck from. Sometimes when you're buying a vehicle, you feel a little bit of anxiety. You won't feel that here. This place it's got a good feel, and the folks are good, and I like that. In our shop, I'm big on quality and customer service. You're going to get the quality when you buy a Chevrolet vehicle, and you're going to get the customer service when you deal with the Christian family here at Christian Motors.
Your BitGreek pregame show continuing on here on yourliveevent.com as they bring it to you from the Laura Tweeton Thrivent Financial radio booth. Laura Tweeton, your Thrivent Financial associate. Call 218-596-8228 when playing for your financial future plan with Laura Tweeton and Thrivent Financial. Well, a sunshine day out today was... I haven't had a lot of those, but this week's been good for teams to get some games in finally and get going here on this young spring sports season as the Lake Park Audubon Raiders are working on their infield warm-ups right now before we get ahead of our first pitch. Just kind of set the stage for you as the sun is out. Beautiful little couple clouds in the sky, but beautiful blue sky day here with yourliveevent.com from the Tony Sipe Field in Ada. High 60s is what we're at right now, temperature-wise, and field conditions from Dave Dahl, D&D Mowing here. Well, we do have some soft spots there. If straightaway center field in front of the Green Monster out there against that batter's eye backdrop where the fans will sit. Grass a little bit longer there because the ground a little bit softer, a little soft there. Couldn't get the mower on it there. Also in the corners along the fence line, seeing some water pooling there. done a lot of work to get some water off here. Talk with assistant coach McCraven, saying, yeah, we've probably pumped 500 plus gallons out of right field this spring here. So they've done what they can do to get things play. It is playable here today, and we're going to play as well with Ada-Borup-West and Lake Park Audubon. And your Big Ring pregame show continues when we return on yourliveevent.com.
Farmers, are you shopping for a bank that has many flexible options tailored to fit your farm's unique financing needs? Franzen Bank is an approved Farmer Mac lender, meaning they can offer long-term, fixed-rate loans on equipment, land, operating lines of credit, and more. Being a Farmer Mac approved lender also means Franzen Bank can get you a decision quickly. Learn more at franzenbank.com/farmermac. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Welcome to Freedom Fuel. With gas and diesel at the pumps, 24/7, 365, always open for your convenience. The car wash will make your vehicle shine. The pet wash, convenient, easy, comfortable. Your pets will be smiling and clean. Visit Freedom Fuel and Shine, 1 block north of Highway 209 in Ada. The American flag waves to welcome you to Freedom Fuel and Shine in Ada.
Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, Halsted Living Center offers a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. With Halsted Living Center, there is an attached medical clinic and independent senior housing facility. Physical, occupational, and speech therapy services are available for both inpatient and outpatient. Respite care is available too, as well as hospice services. Call 218-456-2105 for openings available now with Halsted Living Center, or find more information at halstedlivingcenter.com.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Purley, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart. East of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877.
Just about game time here at the Tony Sipe Athletic Complex in Ada. Ada-Borup-West and Lake Park Audubon ready to get going, do battle here, and let's bring in your starting lineups now in this one. Here as we first look at the, change that there, double check that, yep. Let's look at the batting order for the Lake Park Audubon Raiders. Here as they will come out with an offense led out in the top of the first inning with Jacob Nelson, the third baseman, followed by Tyson Nerdall, the catcher, and Sean Felker, the shortstop, due up 1, 2, and 3 for Lake Park Audubon in the first inning. After that will be the designated hitter, Wyatt Musloff, in the 4 hole. He will hit for today's flex player for the Raiders, Rylan Swenson, who will be out in right field. 5 spot will be Kobe Pagel. Jackson North will bat 6th. Matt Rabidou is your pitcher. He will bat 7th. Ian Crabtree is in the 8th spot, and it is Hayden Crow batting 9th today for Lake Park Audubon. Starting lineup for the Raiders offense, and they'll go up against a defense of Ada-Borup-West that is led out on the mound by pitcher Baron Auden. Auden doing the pitching today for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, and it will be Ryan Hoven, who was the pitcher last night in the victory for the Cougars. He'll be the designated hitter here today, hitting for Auden, so they will hit and field for each other today. So Auden on the mound. Who's he throwing to? Well, it's Bo Jorgensen behind the plate. And then we got the Kritzberger Fetting infield with Kritzberger's on the corners, Fetting's up the middle, Lance Kritzberger at first base, Brennan Fetting at second base. Here as Bo Fetting is at shortstop, Oliver Kritzberger is at third base. Outfield of Trenton Sipp in left, Dylan Gunderson in center, Austin McCraven in right field. For the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, here as that's how they align defensively with your starting lineups as we see our coaches meeting at home plate, pointing out things right now. I think pointing to one of those wet spots over there in right field. But we'll finish up there. Then we'll get ready to our first pitch coming up on yourliveevent.com with Ada-Borup-West hosting Lake Park Audubon. Thanks for joining us here, and we'll be back with your first pitch.
Hello, I'm Jim Berkemeyer, inviting you to join me on a New England Fall Foliage Tour, September 25th to October 3rd. Our journey begins with a tour of historic Boston. We then travel to New Hampshire's White Mountains to admire the spectacular colors before ending our journey in New York City with an included Broadway musical. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to learn more about this tour and watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
It's the concert event of the summer in the Brainerd Lakes area. Lakes Jam, June 22nd through June 25th at Brainerd International Raceway.
R&J Broadcasting is the presenting sponsor.
Experience Lakes Jam. For rock and rollers, the main stage features Tesla, Warrants, and Hairball. For country enthusiasts, John Party, Cole Swindell, Gabby Barrett, and Mark Wills. Experience watercross, drifting, and lawnmower racing. For on-site camping, lodging, and tickets, visit lakesjam.com.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Linforce, your insurance source. Visit Linforce Agency with locations in Boston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Monoman, and Ada. RDK Enterprises specializes in seed meter calibration, planter maintenance, and they have the full line of precision planting products. Call them at 701-636-2119 to schedule your meter, planter, and precision planting software repairs and update. This includes monitoring and control systems, all to help improve your planting, which means improved profits. It pays to plant with precision with RDK Enterprises. Locations in Hillsborough and Drayton, North Dakota, planterdoc.com, or call 701-636-2119.
YourLiveEvent.com bringing you Minnesota High School baseball this afternoon from the Tony Sipe Athletic Complex in Ada. Ready to get things underway as Brennan Fetting on the mound for Ada-Borup-West. We'll get ready to start things off for us as we do one final little prep on our end to make sure everything's going good. And you going to coach from up here, Mike?
Turn the radio off.
Okay, all right. I always say keep the radio on, but okay. There we go. There it is.
Can't listen to Fortner while
we there we go. Yeah, we gotta get everything ready. So PA system goes off. Bo Jorgensen throws down to second, and we are ready to go here with the Ada-Borup-West Cougars and the Lake Park Audubon Raiders, as again mentioned, Brennan Fetting on the mound here. So both teams with the red and white combo here today. Visually, I know it's not going to be your friend, great to decipher, but it is the Raiders at the plate as Jacob Nelson gets going, and the first pitch goes to the backstop here, and that will be strike one. First pitch comes at 4:29 p.m. Auden sets up, and the right hand delivers this one. Swung on, swung through for a strike. 0-2 now to Jacob Nelson, the leadoff hitter for Lake Park Audubon. This third baseman here with 2 strikes on him, looking to choke up, make contact, put something in play. The pitch comes, and chase pitch held off for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jacob Nelson, then Tyson Nerdahl, Sean Felker due up for Lake Park Audubon. Auden looks at his catcher Jorgensen, sets and delivers. Try to get him a chase again with the breaking pitch, and low and outside corner of the zone, can't hit. Ties the count up at 2-2. Right back onto the mound. Auden will set, and again looking for that spot, couldn't quite find it. here, and it will be a full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Go. Here's Jeff Stone, our home plate umpire, has ball 4. So runner reaches first base, jogging on down. First runner of the game for Lake Park Audubon. As Jacob Nelson goes to first, Tyson Nerdahl comes up to the plate. Batting from the right side, and wearing the number 21 on the jersey back. Runner on first, and Nelson gets his lead. As Auden checks, throws over, and back in time as Kritzberger tries to apply the tag. You hear the cries of balk coming from the Raider dugout. Nelson again with the lead. Auden sets, delivers. This one called strike. 0-1 to Tyson Nerdahl. Auden looking at Nelson, now delivers, and the pitch low, and it called a strike, catches the zone. Maybe look low as Jorgensen coming out of the crouch then. Kind of kicked up some dust, thought it was the glove, it was just the cleats. 0-2 offering now. With Nelson on first, throw over is not in time. Get the jersey dirty and dive back in safely. Baron Auden, righty, sets, checks, and delivers this one, fouled back out of play. Here's, you see Nelson there at first base, wearing the 17, getting his lead. Auden coming set, peeks over and delivers home, breaking ball, just missing off. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the Raider catcher. Big lead, 2, 3, almost a 4-step lead over at first by Nelson. Throw over and just dives in safely. There's paying attention to him. The leadoff walk. 1-2 our count. Another big lead. Auden will come home with it, and a swing and a miss throw down to first, and snap play not in time. So they do get the 1 out on the strikeout, and Jorgensen trying to throw behind the runner. Catch him off base, not in time. So 1 down for Sean Felker. Felker, the shortstop, hit it in the 3-hole. Runner goes on the first pitch as the liner towards second base. Fetting will field, have no option at second base, so he will throw to first. And that will be the out. So the runner advances on the 4-3 ground out. 2 down. Here in the top of the first, and now Wyatt Musloff will bat with a runner in scoring position. Get the lead at second. Auden on the mound, checks. Long look, double check. And come home with it. Ground ball past the pitcher. Charging in will be Fetting at short. Throw over to first. It's high. Kritzberger comes down with it and makes the play. Lance Kritzberger goes up, gloves it, and makes the play for the out. Avoids the error and gets him out of the inning. The 6-3 ground out to end the top of the first. Leadoff walk, Strand on base, and we go to the bottom of the first inning. It is 0-0 on your Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard.
Try one of the great new subs at Subway Ada, the Matzo Meat. Beautifully crafted beast of a sub is new at Subway Ada, featuring thinly sliced Black Forest ham, the new Italian-style capicola, and fresh mozzarella on freshly baked bread, topped with spinach, tomatoes, and red onions, banana peppers, and drizzled with the famous MVP Parmesan vinaigrette. Lots of meat, cheese, and fresh veggies. Do we need to say any more? Matzo Meats. It's the newest at Subway in Ada. Call 784-SUB. Subway Ada. Eat fresh.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
Bottom of the first inning, Ada-Borup-West will come to the plate. Lake Park Audubon will take the field, and taking the pitcher's mound will be Matt Rabideau. As he will pitch, it will be Tyson Nerdahl behind the plate doing the catching. Colby Pagel will be over at first base, Hayden Crow at second base. Sean Felker will be at shortstop with Jacob Nelson at third. Outfield of Ian Crabtree in left field, Jackson North in center, and Ryland Swenson in right field for Lake Park Audubon. Ada-Borup-West batting order goes like this. It's Bo Fetting at the top of the order, followed by Austin McCraven, Bo Jorgensen, due up 1-2-3 here in the first. Oliver Kritzberger will bat in the cleanup spot, followed by Trenton Sipp. Ryan Hoven is the designated hitter in the sixth spot. Dylan Gunderson, Lance Kritzberger, Brennan Fetting, the 7, 8, 9 batters for Ada-Borup-West. So we begin things off with, well, a little lefty-lefty work here in the bottom of the first, as the left-handed throwing Rabideau will get the final warm-up tosses in, and you have the left-hand hitting Bo Fetting ready to come up to the plate. There's the throw down, and all right. Let's step up, clean off home plate. Hit that button to clear the outs from the top of the first. And now we're going to lead off the bottom of the first. All right, so Fetting strides into the box, digs his way in with that back foot here. The lefty will lead things off. First pitch comes up high for a ball. Outfield, infield, playing fairly normal, fairly standard as a called strike one evens count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Maybe a half step off where you normally stand, especially over there on first base, maybe a little closer to the line. But, guys, here's the ground ball towards short, picked up by Felker. Throw across the diamond to first is in time to Pagel. And that will be a ground out, 6-3 for out number 1. Brings up Austin McCraven. Right fielder, also the left-hand hitting here at the top of the order. First pitch to him, comes inside for a ball. 1-0. Was McCraven with the bases loaded triple yesterday in the win, part of that 10-run rule victory for the Cougars. Here he'll take this pitch, and it's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike to Austin McCraven. Rabideau fires in a strike. 2-2. Patience at the plate. Trying to find that pitch. Trying to drive that pitch. This one comes off the outside edge. Away from the left-handed hitting McCraven for ball 3. Full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Bo Jorgensen on deck. McCraven lifts it here into right field, charging in, coming in, and making the catch. There in right field is Rylan Swenson. Fly out for out number 2. Brings up Bo Jorgensen, the Cougar catcher, and the first right-hander in the Cougar order. First pitch to him comes up high. And Abadou here is a ground ball. Left side will go foul. That will be out of play. So 1-1. Here to Bo Jorgensen. And a swing and a miss for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 down, nobody on base in the bottom of the first. Gonna get the punch out here. Rabideau, here's the ball here, line left side, fall again. Down the left field line, be retrieved by Crabtree over there in left field. No, they're just gonna let it go. Let it up against the fence there. So count stays 1-2. Rabideau versus Jorgensen, and a fall tip to the backstop keeps that bat alive for Bo Jorgensen. There's Trenton Sipp, drags over. He's in the hole. Oliver Kritzberger on deck should Jorgensen reach base for the Cougars. And the 1-2 delivery comes up, ground ball. Here over to the left side, picked at third by Nelson. Throw across the diamond will get Jorgensen in time, and that is the third out. So 1, 2, 3, bottom of the first sends us to the top of the second. We're scoreless on your Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, 0-0 on yourliveevent.com.
The Ada-Borup Booster Club was formed in 1999 to promote and to support activities sponsored by the Ada-Borup School District and the community through volunteers as well as other means of support. The Ada-Borup Booster Club consists of parents, community members, and alumni. They meet monthly to plan and carry out fundraising activities. Monies raised by the Booster Club are used to support the students in academics, athletics, fine arts, and other activities. To learn more about the Ada-Borup Booster Club, visit the Ada-Borup Booster Club Facebook page.
In the months of preparation for spring planting, all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at AgriMax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground applications, crop protection products, and more. AgriMax will help reach every producer's goal, peak profitability. Contact Eli Swenson at AgriMax today at 218-790-6375 or visit them online at agrimaxllc.com.
Top of inning number 2 will be the 5, 6, 7 batters for Lake Park Audubon. Colby Pagel, Jackson North, Matt Rabideau coming up. We get a couple baseballs back in here after the last bat. Sent a couple of them fall. And the first at bat, or first pitch here, is down low for a ball. Pagel takes the second pitch for a called strike and evens the count up at 1 ball, 1 strike. Auden here is the ground ball back to the pitcher, Baron Auden. He'll field and throw. 1-3 put out for the first out. Retires Pagel, brings up Jackson North. Defense playing in a little bit in left field. Not super shallow, just a little bit here. That's the direction the wind's blowing in from. So we get a ball line fall. Even count now, 1 ball, 1 strike to North. As mentioned, blue skies, a couple clouds. Crowd filling in, few out in center field in the Green Monster, a few down either first or third base line in the cars or in the lawn chairs. A few hanging out us with the grandstand as well, too. After the strike 2 swing and miss, here's the 1-2 offering out wide. Even the count now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And Auden delivers the pitch inside, backs North off the plate, but it's called a ball. Full count now, 3-2. And Auden will set up and deliver. Ball 4. Second walk of the game. First one was leadoff batter in the first, Jacob Nelson. He was on second base when the inning retired. Coach Hoskins down at third, giving some signs as Rabideau will check in and take the first pitch. Out for a ball. Auden trying to work side to side, and just that outside edge eluding him here in the first inning and a half so far. Throw over to first. Kritzberger gloves it. Here doesn't apply the tag as it was offline, and North easily diving back in safely. Two-step lead. Here's the throw home, and here's a snap throw back to first. Runner gets back in safely. There was a swing and a miss, so 1 ball, 1 strike. As our home plate umpire reminds us, here to Rabideau is a swing and a miss for strike 2. Auden did have a strikeout in the first inning. Looking for another one here as he gets a called strike 3. It's the second out. Aaron trying to keep that 1-out walk to first base. Auden will pitch against Ian Crabtree. And the throw over, keeping an eye on the runners at first. Not in time as North dove back in safely. Auden's delivery, swing and a miss, strike 1 to Crabtree. And Crabtree, the left fielder for the Raiders. Here's a ball. Where's it going? It's drifting foul down the first base line. So an 0-2 count now with 2 down and a runner on first base. In Crabtree. Here will bat and called strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts to end the inning and leave that runner stranded at first base. Through 1.5, we're scoreless 0-0. Your Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard.
Welcome to a caring community of older adults living safely in company with others. Welcome to Benedictine Living Community Ada, with the commitment to senior living you've come to expect from Benedictine. As a member of the Benedictine organization, Benedictine Living Community Ada can offer personalized care to your loved ones while relying on the support and expertise of a larger network of professionals. We are proud of our community and we are proud to serve you. We are Benedictine. Learn more at benedictineliving.org/together. For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
Bottom of inning number 2, 4, 5, 6 batters for Ada-Borup-West. Oliver Kritzberger, Trenton Sipp, Ryan Hoven will bat. Matt Rabideau on the mound. Went 1, 2, 3. Here with ground out, flyouts in the first. So Kritzberger will step in. Oliver Kritzberger, that is. As he'll await the first pitch to come his way. Ground ball towards third. Slow roller on the grass. Got to pick it up, make a strong throw. Not in time. It's beat out. Nelson got behind it, but as the ball rolled down third base, it's kind of slowed way down in that grass. And it's going to be an infield single for Oliver Kritzberger. Put a man on first to lead off the bottom of the second inning. Trenton Sipp comes up, and the pitch comes inside for a ball. Coach Erickson had talked about wanting to strike first here with that runner on, first run of the game for the Cougars. We'll see if they swing away, a little small ball, what they want to do as they get a swing and a miss for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Here to the Cougar left fielder, Trenton Sipp, from the left-hand pitcher, Matt Rabideau, as the ball down the left field line. It's fair over third base, and we'll move up a base. Hard hit single. Good job there by the left fielder Crabtree to get to it quickly. And that's going to put 2 on now for the designated hitter, Ryan Hoven. Hoven taking a long look down at Coach Erickson at the third base coaching box. See what he does with the bat. As he steps in, shows bunt, and it's bunted fall. Bunted fall, so there we're seeing a little small ball trying to move the guys up a base with Oliver Kritzberger at second, Trenton Sipp at first. 0-1 the count to Hoven. Again, he'll show bunt. It's up in the air, and well, here's a throw down to second now. What are we going to have? I'm interested to see what they're going to call, because are they going to call infield fly at all? No, they're just going to say the 1 out. So, a little pop-up for the out, and a great dive there by the catcher Nerdahl to get that out. Here's the runner goes, break down, and the throw is not in time. Double steal. And now the ball goes over the pitcher. We're going to, good job by Pagel to back it up. So Kritzberger steals, Sipp steals. That double steal puts 2 in scoring position for Dylan Gunderson. Behind 0-1. Pitch comes up high, evens the count, 1-1. Looking for that first runner to cross home plate here today. Gunderson trying to see if he can pick up a ribby. There's a swing and a miss for a strike. 1-2 to Dylan Gunderson. Lance Kritzberger on deck. First base open, second and third base have runners with 1 down. The lefty sets and sends it up high for a ball. And evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Rabideau looks in, delivers here. There's a swing and a miss for strike 3. First strikeout there for Rabideau. And it'll be up to Lance Kritzberger to provide a little 2-out pop. Delivery comes to him, and the first pitch catches the outside black for a strike. Oliver Kritzberger at third, Trenton Sipp at second. Here, after a couple ground balls down the third base line, brought them aboard as the pitch comes inside for a ball to Lance Kritzberger. Even count, 1 ball, 1 strike. This one outside. Good job by Nerdahl to reach across the body with the glove. Little slide on the shin guards to keep it from getting past him. 2-1 offering. Up high for ball 3. So 3-1. With runners on second and third, 2 down. First base open. Number 9 hitter Brennan Fetting is on deck. See if Kritzberger has the take sign here. And he does take it for ball 4. And that will juice the bases now for Brennan Fetting. Brennan Fetting, the right-handed hitter. Second base here, trying to come through in a bases-loaded opportunity for his team. 2 down, bottom of the second. First pitch goes low for ball 1. Upcoming pitch number 33 for Rabideau. This one curves inside for ball 2. Top of the order on deck for the Cougars. Bo Fetting hoping that little brother Brennan gets on and gives him a chance to do some damage too. This one away for ball 3. And a 3-0 count. I'm guessing Fetting has the green light. He's not going to go Byron Buxton and go 450 on a 3-0. And he'll thought it was ball 4, but it's strike 1. He was tossing the bat on his way down to first base, and umpire says, nope, not yet. It's the bat back to him from Brother Bo, and back in for the 3-1 offering. Called strike. Rabideau battling back here now from down 3-0 to fill the count. 3-2, 2 down. So runners will be off with the pitch. Here to Brennan Fetting, and it is inside for a ball. Ball rolls away up the third base line, so we're not going to test it. Run comes in. It's a bases-loaded walk and an RBI for Brennan Fetting. And that rolls the lineup over now with Bo Fetting going to come to the plate. Bo with a ground out. His first at bat. Trying to come through here as the pitch called strike. Leadoff batter, senior Bo Fetting, played a lot of baseball on this field. And this one is swung on right up the middle. It's going to score 1. It's likely going to score 2, and they're going to hold the runners at first and second. It's a 2 RBI single for Bo Fetting. Went through with just a straight up the middle diamond cutter. Trenton Sipp will score. Lance Kritzberger will score. Brennan Fetting goes to second. And the Cougars take a 3-0 lead in the bottom of the second inning. Here and doing it with 2 outs. Austin McCraven comes up now. Takes the first pitch for a strike. McCraven 0-1 today. with the runners of double Fettings on first and second. Pitch hit here into center field, ranging back, lining up, coming in. Jackson North will glove it for the third out. So 3 runs come across for Ada-Borup-West on 3 hits. They leave 2 runners on base. And at the end of 2 innings of play on your Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, it is the Ada-Borup-West Cougars 3, Lake Park Auburn Raiders nothing.
Jimmy Don Holmes from Waco, Texas. This is my oldest son, Jake. I met the Christian family recently in Waco, and they just seem like really good people, and that's the kind of people you want to buy a car or truck from. Sometimes when you're buying a vehicle, you feel a little bit of anxiety. You won't feel that here. This place it's got a good feel, and the folks are good, and I like that. In our shop, I'm big on quality and customer service. You're going to get the quality when you buy a Chevrolet vehicle, and you're going to get the customer service when you deal with the Christian family here at Christian Motors.
Farmers, are you shopping for a bank that has many flexible options tailored to fit your farm's unique financing needs? Franzen Bank is an approved Farmer Mac lender, meaning they can offer long-term fixed-rate loans on equipment, land, operating lines of credit, and more. Being a Farmer Mac approved lender also means Franzen Bank can get you a decision quickly. Learn more at franzenbank.com/farmermac. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Top of inning number 3 after Ada-Borup-West takes the lead. In the bottom, they come out looking to hold the Lake Park Auburn Raider bats off the board here in the top of the 3rd inning. Brennan Fetting on the mound will be Hayden Crow, number 9 hitter, followed by top of the order with Jacob Nelson, Tyson Nerdahl to bat. First pitch goes low for ball 1. Auden with 29 pitches through the first 2 innings. And first 2 pitches of this at bat, both outside the zone. 2-0 count. The number 9 hitter. Raiders have had a base runner in each of the first 2 innings. 2 walks issued by Auden. And runner hasn't got past second base. Ball 3 misses away. So now 33 pitches, 19 strikes, 14 balls thrown by Auden as this one hit well into the gap in right center field on the horse, chasing after, coming over and making the catch is McCraven. Gave it a ride there, but a long run for Austin McCraven in right field, ranging towards center. He calls for it. He makes it for the first out. So turn it over to the top of the order with Jacob Nelson. And the first pitch, swing through for strike 1. A 1-1 offering. And low for a ball. First at bat to lead off the game, Nelson fell behind 0-2, then took 4 straight balls to pick up a leadoff walk as he'll nub this one off the bat, fall tip, held on to by the catcher Jorgensen. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 down, base is empty. Brennan Fetting looks in, sets up, and delivers. And inside, didn't break enough on that breaking ball. Two-two pitch, swing through for strike 3. There are 2 outs down now, and that's 4 strikeouts thrown by Brennan Fetting. Here, and look to see if he can pick up 1 more against Tyson Nerdahl, who was a strikeout victim back in the first. First pitch, fouled back out of play for strike 1. Here as we broadcast from the Laura Tweeton Thriving Financial Radio booth, When planning your financial future, visit Lord Wheaton and Thrive Financial, 218-596-8228. There's a called strike. That makes it 0-2. Auden looking for a punch out to cap a quick inning as he gets the ball here hit left side. It'll be playable just past third base on the dirt, and it will be gloved by Oliver Kritzberger for out number 3. So it is indeed a quick inning as the Raiders go down 1-2-3. No runs, hits, errors, runners left on base. We head to the bottom of the third inning. Ada-Borup-West leading Lake Park Audubon on your Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard 3-0 on yourliveevent.com.
Welcome to Freedom Fuel. With gas and diesel at the pumps, 24/7, 365, always open for your convenience. The car wash will make your vehicle shine. The pet wash, convenient, easy, comfortable, your pets will be smiling and clean. Visit Freedom Fuel and Shine, 1 block north of Highway 209 in Ada. The American flag waves to welcome you to Freedom Fuel and Shine in Ada.
Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, Halsted Living Center offers a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. With Halsted Living Center, there is an attached medical clinic and independent senior housing facility. Physical, occupational, and speech therapy services are available for both inpatient and outpatient. Respite care is available too, as well as hospice services. Call 218-456-2105 for openings available now with Halsted Living Center, or find more information at halstedlivingcenter.com.
Bottom of the third inning. Here as we look at our game break, here from the Linforce Agency. LinforceAgency.com. Call 218-435-6585. Home, auto, farm, life, business insurance. Think of who and what you want to protect, then call the Linforce Agency. Boston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Monoman, and Ada with your locations. Linforce, your insurance source. As we head to the bottom of the third inning, Ada-Borup-West with 3 runs in the second. They did it on 3 hits, a couple walks, and they left 2 runners on base. Brennan Fetting with a bases-loaded RBI walk, and Bo Fetting with a bases-loaded 2 RBI single. Our scoring plays in that second inning. It's your in-game break from the Linforce Insurance Agency. Will be Bo Jorgensen to lead things off here for Ada-Borup-West, taking on Matt Rabidou for the second time today. Jorgensen 0 for 1 today in his first inning at bat, stepping up now here in leading off the third inning, bottom of the third inning. First pitch, ground ball left side, backhanded at third by Nelson. Throw across the diamond is in time. A little offline, but in time to get the runner. They're in a good, strong throw and a good defensive play there from Nelson. He's made a couple of those today already. So he gets Jorgensen for the first out. Brings up Oliver Kritzberger. Kritzberger singled to lead off the second inning. Came around to score a run on the bases-loaded walk to Brennan Fetting. He'll take the first pitch, ball 1. And now this one is fouled to the backstop for strike 1. Even count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's Kritzberger. Singled on the first pitch he saw last at bat. This will be the 4th pitch he'll see overall today as it's a ball hit left side. It will drift, fall out of play. Didn't quite reach the batting cage down that left field line. There now, 1-2 count now for Oliver Kritzberger. Inside, ball 2. Matt Rabidou, the pitcher for Lake Park Audubon. On the mound, again, both teams red and black, or red and white, we should say, with the red uni tops, white shorts here today. as Kritzberger lines one left side through the gap between short and third. And he'll take a big turn at first. Make sure that Crabtree gets to it in left field. He does, and it's a 2-hit in 2-at-bat day. Start of the day, anyway, for Oliver Kritzberger. Puts him aboard at first base. Brings up Trenton Sipp. Sipp snuck one past third base right down the line for a single in the first. Here's a runner going for second. No throw down. Here in a stolen base, second of the game for Oliver Kritzberger. Called ball. Here, and 1-0 now to Sipp with the runner in scoring position. Here's another fall. It's straight into the dirt off the tip of the bat. The runner on second, Oliver Kritzberger getting his lead. Rabideau checks and delivers home, breaking ball up high for ball 2. Sipp gets ahead, 2-1. Kritzberger with his lead over at second as the pitch comes inside. Ball 3. Now to Sipp. Check of the runner and deliver home, and the swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to it. Full count now, 3 balls, 2 strikes. And Rabideau's pitch here is hit into right field, giving chase and making the catch over in right field is Swenson. Ryland Swenson there for out number 2. And that keeps the runner Kritzberger from advancing. Ryan Hoven will now bat. Hoven tried to lay down a bunt, and it got popped up in a dive by Nerdahl. Wasn't quite sure if he gloved it because of some confusion, because he got up and threw if it was truly a caught or if it was just ruled infield fly. But either way, it was an out. And here's the first pitch, ball 1. Next one comes up high for ball 2. Hoven ahead of the count. Dylan Gunderson awaits on deck. Watch it in for a strike. Here for Matt Rabideau so far, 3 runs on 4 hits. Pair of walks in the game. Here's this one fouled to the backstop. And 1 strikeout for Rabideau so far. On now 57 pitches. Here, the 2-2 delivery will be pitch number 58 in the game for him. As the runner breaks for a third, it's fouled back. Kritzberger got a good jump. Caught him napping, and, well, not so much napping as Rabideau maybe just saying, hey, there's 2 outs. Let's focus on the guy at the plate. Let's try and pump it by him, and couldn't quite get it. There's those fouled off. Runner will go again. Here's this one grounded here. Just a nubber out back to the mound. Turn and throw. Rabideau will get to first in time for the 1-3 ground out. And that will end the inning, keep Kritzberger from advancing. Through 3 innings complete on your Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, it is the Ada-Borup-West Cougars leading 3-0 over Lake Park Audubon Raiders on yourliveevent.com.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Purley, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart. East of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877. Hello, I'm Jim Berkemeyer, inviting you to join me on a New England Fall Foliage Tour, September 25th to October 3rd. Our journey begins with a tour of historic Boston. We then travel to New Hampshire's White Mountains to admire the spectacular colors before ending our journey in New York City with an included Broadway musical. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to learn more about this tour and watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Top of inning number 4 as we cruise in so far on a about average 46-minute game right now for 3 runs coming across in the first 3 innings, all for Ada-Borup-West. Lake Park Audubon trying to get some of their own. Still looking for their first hit as Sean Felker. First hit is hit into center field, and it is playable for the center fielder Gunderson. And economical, 1 pitch, 1 out. There for Baron Auden. Brings up Wyatt Musloff. He walks around home plate to take a practice cut and get into that right-handed batter's box. Musloff, the designated hitter. And his first pitch there is fouled to the backstop. 0 for 1 with a ground out to shortstop. That was back in inning number 1. Here's second time around against Baron Auden. Pitcher for Ada-Borup-West. Breaking ball. Doesn't quite break far enough. And that's ball 1. Auden comes back, trying to get the outside edge. He does for a called strike. A ball and 2 strikes to Wyatt Musloff. Auden looks at Jorgensen, sets, delivers, and swing and a miss, strike 3. Got the out swinging, now through 3 2/3 innings. Auden, pitching line of 13 batters faced. He has 5 strikeouts, 2 walks, no hits, and most importantly, no runs allowed so far. First pitch breaking ball comes across for a strike to Kobe Pagel. Pagel grounded out back to the pitcher Auden in the second inning. 0-1 pitch looked at for strike 2. Auden working now from a place of strength here. Ahead 0-2 with 2 down and the base is empty. And fouled to the backstop. That was pitch number 50 in the game for Baron Auden. Setting up again with an 0-2 offering. And swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him swinging, now half a dozen strikeouts for Auden on the mound. And Cougars come back up to the plate after the Raiders go 3 up, 3 down in the top of the 4th, bottom of the 4th, coming up on yourliveevent.com.
It's the concert event of the summer in the Brainerd Lakes area. Lakes Jam, June 22nd through June 25th at Brainerd International Raceway.
R&J Broadcasting is the presenting sponsor.
Experience Lakes Jam. For rock and rollers, the main stage features Tesla, Warrants, and Hairball. For country enthusiasts, John Party, Cole Swindell, Gabby Barrett, and Mark Wills. Experience watercross, drifting, and lawnmower racing. For on-site camping, lodging, and tickets, visit lakesjam.com.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Lindfors, your insurance source. Visit Lindfors Agency with locations in Boston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Monoman, and Ada.
Bottom of the fourth inning, we'll send Dylan Gunderson, Lance Kritzberger, Brennan Fetting, 7, 8, 9 batters for Ada-Borup-West to the plate. As they will continue to face the lefty on the mound, Matt Rabidou. Here ran into a little trouble in the second, but his first and third innings were fairly uneventful. Here with 4 hits allowed, allowing 3 runs, stranding 3 runners on base. And all those runs coming in the second inning. Dylan Gunderson is 0 for 1, strikeout victim his first at-bat. As he strides in here for is the opportunity for the first pitch called, strike 1. Looking in, set, and delivery here now to Gunderson is popped up in the infield. Shortstop charging in. Felker calls everyone off, and he gets it for the out. Fly out there to Felker for 1 down. Brings up Lance Kritzberger. Walked his first at bat. First pitch here is popped up out of play. Kritzberger walked and came in to score a run on the Bo Fetting 2 RBI single in that second inning. Pitch to him here, goes in low, scoots away from the catcher Nerdahl. Take a moment here to reset the defense for Lake Park Audubon. Tyson Nerdahl is catching. Kobe Pagel is at first base. Hayden Crow at second base. Sean Felker at shortstop. Jacob Nelson at third. Ian Crabtree in left field. Jackson North in center field. And Ryland Swenson in right field for Lake Park Audubon. 2-1 delivery, grounded ball to the third base, picked up by Nelson. Strong throw across the diamond, and another good play by Jacob Nelson over at third base on the 5-3 putout for out number 2. And sends up Brennan Fetting. Bases loaded, walk, RBI, his first at-bat. First pitch to him here, down the left field line, charging in, coming in, Crabtree after it, and he won't get to it in time as it lands in foul territory. That's the bat. Fetting took the first 5 pitches as he got ahead 3-0. Then Rabidou came back to fill the count, but then the 6th pitch was the one that sent him to first base there on ball 4. No balls, 1 strike to Fetting now, as this one is ball 1 up high. 1-1 count. Bo Fetting on deck. Ball skied up, coming in. Who's going to call for it? No, first, who's got it? No. Yes! Wow, okay. Thought Rabidou was calling for it. Then Pagel might have called for it, and Nerdahl says, I got it. And he'll come in, stick out the glove, and hold on for out number 3. So no runs, hits, errors, runners left on base in that half inning. And it will be going to the top of the 5th. Ada-Borup-West leading 3-0 on your Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard.
This specializes in seed meter calibration, planter maintenance, and they have the full line of precision planting products. Call them at 701-636-2119 to schedule your meter, planter, and precision planting software repairs and update. This includes monitoring and control systems, all to help improve your planting, which means improved profits. It pays to plant with precision with RDK Enterprises. Locations in Hillsboro and Drayton, North Dakota, planterdoc.com, or call 701-636-2119.
.30 is our score in the top of the fifth here. As we'll just wheel that little innings indicator around. Went too far. So we'll bring it back here with the top of the fifth inning. And Ada-Borup-West leading 3-0. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, 3 runners left on base. Lake Park Audubon, no runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 runners left on base. It's been against Brennan Fetting, who delivers the first pitch, ball 1, to Jackson North. North with a 1-out walk in his second inning plate appearance. This one popped up. It will go foul. Out of play. 1-1 in the offering. And this one outside for a ball. 2-1. 2 North. So he gets a ground ball back to the pitcher, Auden. He'll walk over or jog over towards first, and little windmill underthrow lob over to Lance Kritzberger for the 1-3 out number 1. Brings up the pitcher, Matt Rabidou. Here's we get a stray horn honk. They say he went around on the check swing, said that's a swing, so strike 1 to Rabidou. Got caught looking on a strikeout his first at bat. Now he'll ground one, picked up on a hot at third by Oliver Kritzberger. Throw across the diamond to Lance Kritzberger, and 5-3 out number 2. 2 down now. Ian Crabtree will come up. He also went down looking at strikes his first at bat. Part of half a dozen strikeouts by Brennan Fetting here today. First pitch popped up. Whoops. There we go. Over here, right field, chasing it. McCraven underneath it. He'll get it on the run and make the catch for the out. Quick 1-2-3 inning for Brennan Fetting on the mound, and the Raiders at the plate. And we go to the bottom of inning number 5. Here on your Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, Cougars lead the Raiders 3-0. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com.
Try one of the great new subs at Subway Ada, the Matzo Meat. Beautifully crafted beast of a sub is new at Subway Ada, featuring thinly sliced Black Forest ham, the new Italian-style capicola, and fresh mozzarella on freshly baked bread, topped with spinach, tomatoes, and red onions, banana peppers, and drizzled with the famous MVP Parmesan vinaigrette. Lots of meat, cheese, and fresh veggies. Do we need to say any more? Matzo Meats. It's the newest at Subway in Ada. Call 784-SUB. Subway Ada. Eat fresh.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
Bottom of the 5th inning. Ada-Borup-West leading 3-0. Matt Rabidou still on the mound for Lake Park Audubon. Couple hits and walks in the second inning. Really the only blemishes on his line here today. Outside that second inning, he's only faced 1 over the minimum. That was on a third inning single. Bo Fetting grounded out in the first inning, had a 2 RBI bases-loaded single in the second inning, and he leads off in the bottom of the 5th inning. First pitch, strike 1. Here's Bo Fetting, Austin McCraven, Bo Jorgensen. Our batters due up. So far in this game, we've had some good pitching performances. As a ball here hit, line to right side at second base. Crow will get it, and he'll flip over to Pago at first with a 4-3 ground out. Out number 1. Pitching in this one, Baron Auden for Ada-Borup-West. Matt Rabidou for Lake Park Audubon. Pitching well. High performance pitching from them in this one. You can get high performance on your farm with the guys at Performance Ag west of Borup. Contact them. Ask about services offered locally with Performance Ag of Borup. First pitch, ball 1. Second pitch, line straight up the middle for a base hit. Austin McCraven will be aboard as does take the turn and the look at first, but says, nope, not far enough. They're getting it in quickly, so I will retreat back to first base, and I will take my 1-out single and my first hit of the day. Bo Jorgensen now bats. Here's Bo J, 0 for 2 today. First pitch to him is a ball. 1-0. Couple ground balls, both to the left side here today for Jorgensen. Runner goes. Pitch is a called strike. Throw a little bit towards the third base bag and will be in safely. McCraven with a stolen base. The 4th steal of the game by the Cougar base runners. Aaron doing it against a lefty. Granted, 2 of the steals came on the same play because it was double steal, but here's a ball hit to the line to the right side, but Crow will grab it. Felker couldn't get to the second base bag ahead of McCraven, so the line out to Crow at second will get the 1 down, and McCraven will hold up. So 2 down, actually, 2 down. Now as Oliver Kritzberger comes up, and he's got 40% of the production at the plate today for the Cougars in the hits category, going 2 for 2. First pitch to him was a called strike. McCraven, maybe a plus-size lead at second base as the pitch comes inside. Kritzberger gets skinny to stay out of the way of it. 1 ball, 1 strike. Abu sets, delivers high for a ball. Upcoming pitch number 80 in the game for Matt Rabidou. On a 2-1 offering, and this golf shot into the gap in right center field. It will score. McCraven from second base. And Kritzberger's going to take the turn. He'll hold up at first, and an RBI single. And Kritzberger continues to swing a hot bat here today as he's now 3 for 3 and add on an RBI. So Ada-Borup-West now leading 4-0 here in the bottom of the 5th. All their runs scoring here with 2 outs in the inning as well. Runner goes, pitch comes up high, throw is high, goes into center field, and they're going to have Kritzberger. He will steal second. He will go to third on the throwing error and be in ahead of the throw down. Safe at third on the throwing error by the catcher. And now we got a runner on third with a 1-0 count. And now a ball hit over the shortstop's head into left field, and that will score a run as Trenton Sipp picks up an RBI single. And another 2-out RBI for the Cougars. Kritzberger scores for the second time today. Ryan Hoven now bats. Runner on first and Sipp. Big lead. He will go for a second. Throw goes down, and it is not in time. I believe it was a called strike on that pitch. It was. So 0-1. Now here with the runner on second base. This one skied left side, backpedaling. Nelson at third, now charges in as it's misjudged. It will land in the infield, and everyone's going to be safe. They're just misjudged on where it was going, and a bloop infield hit. There is Sipp will reach third. Hoven will be at first. His first hit today. Might have been some miscommunication in the field, too, on who was calling for it. Here, first and third, runner goes for second. No throw on the pitch. It's a called strike. Hoven steals, and that's the now 7th stolen base in the game for the Cougars. 0-1 offering to Dylan Gunderson is outside for a ball. 1-1. Runners in scoring position, still 2 down. This pitch misses for a ball. 2-1. All 5 runs for the Cougars have come with 2 outs in the inning. This one up high as well, a little bit outside for the ball. 3-1. Lance Kritzberger on deck, hoping for an opportunity. Dylan Gunderson, we'll see if he's got the red light on him. It's in the dirt for a ball. Load them up. Second time that the Cougars, or second inning that the Cougars have had the bases loaded. Here, that first time was back in the second inning when they got a base load walk, and then a 2-run single there to bring 3 runs across. As they work, first pitch called strike to Lance Kritzberger. Base hit here. And, well, he got really good speed out there. We'll see how they'd move it around. Of course, it depends where it's hit, and just as we've talked about with some wet field conditions there in certain spots where it's hit. Here's a ball hit here, left field, going down the line, and it's a foul ball. It's a foul ball. Everyone will return back just on the fall side of the line. Thought for a moment that Crabtree going after it had a chance for it and would get to it, but I think he wasn't sure. Kind of maybe hesitate, pulled up, and because of that, it didn't bounce off his glove while he was in fair territory and everything, so ends up just being a foul ball. All right. So 1-2 offering comes inside to Lance Kritzberger. Evens count now at 2-2. Bases still loaded. Trenton Sipp, Ryan Hoven, Dylan Gunderson, third, second, first. That's the base runners. Ball hit left side. It will get past the third baseman, Sipp, or past Nelson at third. 1-2 2 will score, and another 2 RBI single and a base load opportunity stretches the lead now to 7-0 for Ada-Borup-West. Is down the line, and Nelson at third took a stab at it, couldn't quite knock it down. 2-run score. Gunderson goes to second. Kritzberger takes first base, and now Brennan Fetting, who had the bases loaded RBI his first time up, rips one down the line into left field. It will drop in front, and they're going to wave the runner Gunderson around. He will come and throw to the plate. Is not in time. So Brennan Fetting will pick up his second RBI of the day. Lance Kritzberger goes to second base, and Orner's still at first and second. Here with an 8-0 lead. And now, as we get a ball 1 to Bo Fetting, Brennan Fetting is now representing the winning run. Here's we're in the bottom of the 5th, and if he and Kritzberger would score, would push it to that 10-run rule. Pitch missing for a ball. 2-0 to Bo Fetting. 2-1 to Bo Fetting as this one gets on the inside black. Austin McCraven would be on deck. Here's a ball back to the pitcher. No, past the pitcher. Picked up at short. Step on second, then a throw to first. And did they get him out on second? There's some confusion here because then the play continued. And we're going to get the umpires here to did they call him out at second? Now we're going to get their so the force would be at second, which it looked like Felker stepped on the bag. But are they saying that he did not reach the bag and instead just threw to first, trying to get the third out there? Officials are determining it. There was 2 outs. No? Yeah, we're getting it sorted out. So as of right now, they have Lance Kritzberger on third, right? Or is that? Yeah, and Brennan Fetting at second, saying Bo Fetting was out at first, but if there was an out, that should have been the third out regardless of where it was at. So, yeah, we really are boggled here. Because I'm just double checking here. So yeah, they say no out at second, and it's 9-0. Okay, all right. So they're saying that it is a fielder's choice there to short as we had strike 1. And now a ball hit here up high and coming in. Felker, did he get it as he's coming down to? Yes! Felker charging in, trips there on the edge of the grass, but holds on for the glove for the third out. And that will be the end of the 5th inning. So some confusion there, but it ends up with the 9-0 lead for Ada-Borup-West through 5 innings to the top of the 6th when we come back on YourLiveEvent.com.
The Ada-Borup Booster Club was formed in 1999 to promote and to support activities sponsored by the Ada-Borup School District and the community through volunteers as well as other means of support. The Ada-Borup Booster Club consists of parents, community members, and alumni. They meet monthly to plan and carry out fundraising activities. Monies raised by the Booster Club are used to support the students in academics, athletics, fine arts, and other activities. To learn more about the Ada-Borup Booster Club, visit the Ada-Borup Booster Club Facebook page.
In the months of preparation for spring planting, all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at AgriMax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground applications, crop protection products, and more. AgriMax will help reach every producer's goal, peak profitability. Contact Eli Swenson at AgriMax today at 218-790-6375 or visit them online at agrimaxllc.com.
So to the top of the sixth we go, recapping that bottom of the fifth real quick because there was a confusion. Ada-Borup-West scores 6 runs on 6 hits. There was also 1 walk, 2 errors. They leave 2 runners on base in that bottom of the fifth. They lead 9-0 for Lake Park Audubon right now. Aiden Crow will lead things off for the Raiders, looking to get some offensive production going. And the first pitch is a swing and a miss. Strike 1. Crow is 0 for 1 today with a flyout. Here's a ball, pop, fall, out of play. Or strike 2. Here with the Cougar defense, Bo Jorgensen catching, Lance Kritzberger at first, Brennan Fetting at second, Bo Fetting at short, Oliver Kritzberger at third. And this pitch comes in behind. Crow scoots forward out of the way. And it's a ball 1. Outfield for the Cougars, Trenton Sipp in left, Dylan Gunderson in center, Austin McCraven in right, and Baron Auden on the bump. This one shoots across the zone, too strong for a ball 2. Even count now, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And this one, swing and a miss, strike 3. Auden now with his 7th strikeout in the game. Brings up top of the order, Jacob Nelson. Nelson swings and misses at the first pitch. Walk to lead off the game. Went as far as second base, and that is as far as a Raider batter has advanced in this game as we get a strike 2. To that. Strike 3 swinging. As Nelson goes down on strikes. Second time for him today. Brings up Tyson Nerdahl. Nerdahl 0 for 2 at the plate this afternoon. And Auden will set to deliver the pitch outside for ball 1. Auden here at 67 pitches, sitting very comfortable as far as the pitch count. So he gets a called strike. Even the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Quickly setting up, getting the sign from Jorgensen, the catcher, and delivering. This pitch popped up, playable right side. Who calls for it? Brennan Fetting, the second baseman, calls off Kritzberger, and that is the third out. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Lake Park Audubon Raiders in the top of the 6th, bottom of the 6th, and 1 run will end the game for Ada-Borup-West. They lead 9-0 on your Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard.
Welcome to a caring community of older adults living safely in company with others. Welcome to Benedictine Living Community Ada, with the commitment to senior living you've come to expect from Benedictine. As a member of the Benedictine organization, Benedictine Living Community Ada can offer personalized care to your loved ones while relying on the support and expertise of a larger network of professionals. We are proud of our community and we are proud to serve you. We are Benedictine. Learn more at benedictineliving.org/together. For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
Hey folks, I'm Jimmy Don Holmes from Waco, Texas. This is my oldest son, Jake. I met the Christian family recently in Waco, and they just seem like really good people, and that's the kind of people you want to buy a car or truck from. Sometimes when you're buying a vehicle, you feel a little bit of anxiety. You won't feel that here. This place it's got a good feel, and the folks are good, and I like that. In our shop, I'm big on quality and customer service. You're going to get the quality when you buy a Chevrolet vehicle, and you're going to get the customer service when you deal with the Christian family here at Christian Motors.
Defensive changes for Lake Park Audubon in this top of this sixth inning. Jacob Nelson will come in to pitch. I see that Muslov comes in to play third base. He was the designated hitter, which then I believe Rabidou, is he out in right field? Because they did separate the designated hitter and the flex player. So we're trying to double check here if we got Rabidou out in right field. Here. I believe so. Yeah. Rabidou in right field. So the change essentially would be that Muslov, who was the designated hitter, entered here for the flex position. And, right? Yes. And then rotate the positions around. So Nelson now pitching, Muslov at third, and Rabidou looks like he's out there in right field. So sort that through and get a called strike one to Bo Jorgensen. Here for the first pitch again. Cougars score one run. That would enforce the 10-run rule as the pitch comes inside to Jorgensen. The right-hand pitching Jacob Nelson now on the mound. The pitching line in the game for Matt Rabidou. 5 innings, faced 29 batters, threw 100 pitches even. Allowed 9 runs, 8 earned runs, 1 strikeout, 10 hits, 3 walks allowed in the game. Jorgensen takes ball 2. And, this one, duck it down. Drops the bat. Gets out of the way of that high pitch. 3-1 the count now to Bo Jorgensen. Oliver Kritzberger on deck. And this pitch hit. And it will be out into right field, coming in, making... No, it drops in. Thought it might go fall, but it will drop in. And that will be a base runner for the Cougars. So tying run on base. Now we'll have courtesy runner coming out. And that will be Caden Dahl coming in to run for the catcher, Bo Jorgensen. So courtesy runner is in, representing the walk-off run for the Cougars at first. Cougars have been aggressive on the base path. We'll see how they do it against the new pitcher. Stole a bunch of them against the lefty. Now with the righty on there, you'd think they'd be more apt to run. But we'll see. Here's the first pitch. Here is through the left side and hold up after everyone goes up a base. For Oliver Kritzberger, a 4-for-4 day. And Caden Dahl goes to second base. Oliver Kritzberger fills in behind at first. Still nobody out. Trenton Sipp will come in to bat. Sipp is 2 for 3 today with a flyout sandwiched around or in between a pair of singles. First pitch, strike one. Here is Jacob Nelson, the pitcher for the Raiders. Sets here, and this one skied high in center field, charging in, making the catch will be Jackson North. That is out number one. Everyone holds up. So one down for Ryan Hoven. 1 for 3 with a fly out, a ground out, and a single his last time up. Came around to score a run in that 6th run, 5th inning as well. First pitch to him is ball one. Jacob Nelson on in relief this inning. Delivers the pitch for a called strike. Even the pitch, even the count at 1-1. Runners get their leads. Here's this pitch is popped up. Playable on the infield. Infield, the fly is called. And catch isn't made, but infield fly rule. So, doesn't matter. So 2 down. Still runners on first and second. Dylan Gunderson will bat. Gunderson 0 for 2 today with a strikeout, a flyout, and a walk. He also came around to score a run last inning. First pitch, strike one. Now a ball lifted here into center field, coming in and making the catch on the run is the center fielder North. So we'll get the soft fly out for the final out, and that will bring us to the top of the 7th. Lake Park Audubon trails Ada-Borup-West 9-0. Need to get some offense going, or that will be the ball game when we come back. Here, 9-0 the score on your Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard.
Farmers, are you shopping for a bank that has many flexible options tailored to fit your farm's unique financing needs? Franzen Bank is an approved Farmer Mac lender, meaning they can offer long-term, fixed-rate loans on equipment, land, operating lines of credit, and more. Being a Farmer Mac approved lender also means Franzen Bank can get you a decision quickly. Learn more at franzenbank.com/farmermac. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Welcome to Freedom Fuel. With gas and diesel at the pumps, 24/7, 365, always open for your convenience. The car wash will make your vehicle shine. The pet wash, convenient, easy, comfortable. Your pets will be smiling and clean. Visit Freedom Fuel and Shine, 1 block north of Highway 209 in Ada. The American flag waves to welcome you to Freedom Fuel and Shine in Ada.
7th inning, Lake Park Audubon trailing 9-0. Facing Barron Auden as the first pitch, a little jam shot towards first base, pitched over and not in time, an infield single, and that breaks up the no-no. We couldn't say it, but now we can. No, they're going to say an E3 on that. So still got the no-no going, but that will be an error. And I will allow the runner to reach. So with Felker reaching. Now let Musloff will come up. He's 0 for 2 today. First pitch, strike one. With that runner on first base. It's been the first base runner for the Raiders since the second inning. Only 3 in the game. No, they did give that a hit. They did say that hit, so that is not an error. That is a hit. Now here the ball throw down to first, not in time. Catcher Jorgensen trying to get the runner. So checking out the scoreboard out there in right center, and they do put up a hit, so that takes away the had been no-hitter. As we get called, strike 3 on 3 pitches. Musloff goes down, and now Pagel will come up. Pagel 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout. Auden now with 9 strikeouts in the game. Pitch inside, ball 1. Here with the Raiders, needing to plate 9 if we want to see a bottom half of the inning. Here's a cut and ball pops out. Not sure if it was a swing and a miss, pop out of the glove, or a fall tip, but either way, it's strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, runner on first, throw over to that runner on first. Felker dives back in safely. Pagel, again 0 for 2 today. Second inning ground out, 4th inning strikeout. There's strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jackson North, the scheduled batter, to come up next for Lake Park Audubon. Barring a double play. There's a swing and a miss for strike 3. That's 10 double digits in strikeouts today for Auden. And Jackson North will come up now with last chance opportunities for Lake Park Audubon. All 9 of Ada-Borup-West runs have been scored with 2 outs. So the Raiders say, why not us? First pitch, though, fall to the backstop for strike 1. You're seeing the on-deck hitter, if getting a chance, would be Karsten Hamry. Here. So I think he entered the game in right field there for Rabideau after Rabideau was lifted on the pitching mound. We'll see if he gets an opportunity, though, as it's an 0-2 count. Called strike 3. And that's your ball game. Ada-Borup-West wins 9-0 over Lake Park Audubon. 9 runs on 12 hits, no errors, 7 runners left on base. Lake Park Audubon, no runs on just 1 hit, 2 errors, and 3 runners left on base. It is the Cougars picking up the victory. Stay with us. Our Home Ground Realty post-game report comes up next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, Halsted Living Center offers a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. With Halsted Living Center, there is an attached medical clinic and independent senior housing facility. Physical, occupational, and speech therapy services are available for both inpatient and outpatient. Respite care is available too, as well as hospice services. Call 218-456-2105 for openings available now with Halsted Living Center, or find more information at halstedlivingcenter.com.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Pearlie, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart, east of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877. Hello, I'm Jim Berkemeyer, inviting you to join me on a New England Fall Foliage Tour, September 25th to October 3rd. Our journey begins with a tour of historic Boston. We then travel to New Hampshire's White Mountains to admire the spectacular colors before ending our journey in New York City with an included Broadway musical. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to learn more about this tour and watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Final score, the Ada-Borup-West Cougars get the victory over the Lake Park Audubon Raiders, 9-0. Your final here with the victory for Ada-Borup-West, part of our Home Crown Realty post-game report. Home Crown Realty, when buying or selling your next or current home, visit with your local agents, Brandon and Eric at Home Crown Realty. 9-0 win for Ada-Borup-West. Let's talk about it with our game summary from the Benedictine Care Community and Mission Court on the campus of Benedictine Living Community in Ada. Strength together, a trusted name in senior living. Well, the first inning went by fairly uneventful. Lake Park Audubon got the first batter of the game aboard with a walk. After that, it was out, 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 and out, out, out for both teams as we go to the second inning. Raiders again get a runner on board with a walk, but unable to move them past first base. Cougars come up scoreless here in the second when they get things going. Oliver Kritzberger leads off with a single. Trenton Sipp follows with a single right down the third base line, just snuck in with the fair ball hit. At that point, Matt Rabideau trying to work out of it, gets the next two batters out, but then a walk to Lance Kritzberger would load the bases with two down, brings up Brennan Fetting, and he would start ahead 3-0 before Rabideau would work the count full at 3-2. The payoff pitch was ball four, and the first run of the game comes across for the Cougars in the Brennan Fetting bases-loaded walk. Older brother Bo Fetting follows with a two-run single and a three-run second inning, puts Ada-Borup-West up 3-0. It would stay that way until the decisive fifth inning when the Cougars send 9, 10, 11 to the plate with Austin McCraven singling, stealing a base with one out. Then after Bo Jorgensen lined out, it would be two outs. That's when everything seemed to happen for the Cougars in this one. Oliver Kritzberger with an RBI single, Trenton Sipp with an RBI single, Ryan Hoven would single, Dylan Gunderson would walk, Lance Kritzberger 2 RBIs on a base hit with the bases loaded. Brennan Fetting would have an RBI single as well. Then some confusion and ended up being scored as Bo Fetting reaching on a fielder's choice, a run scoring, and runners advancing on an error made it 9-0 before the final out of the inning to the next batter. Ada-Borup-West goes to the sixth inning up 9-0. Baron Auden dealing on the mound as he goes perfect in the third, fourth, fifth, and sixth innings. And in those 4 innings as well, as he only faced the 12 batters, he got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them out by the strikeout in this one. Part of his 11 Ks on the day. Sixth inning, Cougars get the walk-off run to second base, but infield fly and then a pair of fly balls to center field keeps them from advancing. To the seventh inning we go. Lake Park Audubon needs to get something going. They get their first hit as Sean Felker, first hit he sees, singles here to infield single to the right side, but would not move past first base as then Auden comes back with strikeout to end the game, and the 9-0 victory for Ada-Borup-West. Over Lake Park Audubon again, 9 runs for the Cougars, 9 runs on 12 hits, no errors, 7 runners left on base. For the Raiders, no runs, 1 hit, 2 errors, 3 runners left on base. That's your game summary in this one. Let's go right into it and I think it's pretty evident who it's going to be. So we're going to jump right into our Enbridge Energy Player of the game today. Bringing the energy, bringing the heat from the pitcher's mound, Brennan Ada will be your Enbridge Energy Player of the game today. 7 innings pitched, faced 24 batters, 80 pitches even, and he did not allow a run. He had 11 strikeouts, just 1 hit, 2 walks allowed, did not allow a runner past second base in the game. Brennan Ada will be your Enbridge Energy Player of the game. We'll take a break, continue on through Home Crown Realty post-game report when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
It's the concert event of the summer in the Brainerd Lakes area. Lakes Jam, June 22nd through June 25th at Brainerd International Raceway.
R&J Broadcasting is the presenting sponsor.
Experience Lakes Jam. For rock and rollers, the main stage features Tesla, Warrants, and Hairball. For country enthusiasts, John Party, Cole Swindell, Gabby Barrett, and Mark Wills. Experience watercross, drifting, and lawnmower racing. For on-site camping, lodging, and tickets, visit lakesjam.com.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Lindfors, your insurance source. Visit Lindfors Agency with locations in Boston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Mahnomen, and Ada. RDK Enterprises specializes in seed meter calibration, planter maintenance, and they have the full line of precision planting products. Call them at 701-636-2119 to schedule your meter, planter, and precision planting software repairs and update. This includes monitoring and control systems, all to help improve your planting, which means improved profits. It pays to plant with precision with RDK Enterprises. Locations in Hillsborough and Drayton, North Dakota, planterdoc.com, or call 701-636-2119. Try one of the great new subs at Subway Ada, the Matzo Meat. Beautifully crafted beast of a sub is new at Subway Ada, featuring thinly sliced Black Forest ham, the new Italian-style capicola, and fresh mozzarella on freshly baked bread, topped with spinach, tomatoes, and red onions, banana peppers, and drizzled with the famous MVP Parmesan vinaigrette. Lots of meat, cheese, and fresh veggies. Do we need to say any more? Matzo Meats. It's the newest at Subway in Ada. Call 784-SUB. Subway Ada. Eat fresh.
Home Crown Realty post-game report. Ada-Borup-West with the victory over Lake Park Audubon, 9-0. Let's talk with some of our players of the game. And visiting with us first is our Enbridge Energy Player of the game, Brennan Ada. After the victory, gets the win on the mound. Congratulations to you and your teammates out there today. Take us through how you felt on the mound. You were out there dealing.
Well, right away I felt like I started things off slow, but I had to just sink in, and just sink in, and it got better.
Yeah, first inning you had to walk each of those innings. You didn't let the guy get past second base though. So how were you feeling after those first two, knowing that you had, like you said, been a little not where you want to be, maybe up and down, however you want to describe it, but then to go into the dugout, focus, and come back out?
Well, I just tried to maintain, just trying not to walk more people, really.
Pretty simple, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does it affect your approach there when you got a couple runs there in the bottom of the second, coming out in that third there, knowing that you have the lead?
Yeah, it does a little bit. Yeah.
All right. Fourth, fifth, sixth, you go 3 up, 3 down, all those. You come to that seventh. Did you know at that point that you had not allowed a hit?
No, I had no idea, actually.
Okay. Well, sorry to say the first runner there in the seventh that reached there for you, but to throw a one-hitter, though, still pretty cool, got to be for you.
Yeah, it's good experience.
All right. You look at the season that it's been so far. I know really in the game it's only been you or Ryan really pitching because you haven't played a lot of games here. So how have you felt that in the games you have played that you guys have come along so far?
I think we're making a lot of progress just from having no practice or having a lot of practice and having not many games, I think we've started off really good.
Comparing this year then to years past, so as far as, in the first week of May, how your arm feels, because you don't have the innings in, but a lot of that practice time to work on these things. You feeling pretty good, pretty fresh right now?
I'm feeling a lot better than last year, like as far as arm strength and stuff.
That's great. Great to hear. Great to get the victory here today. I know you're excited for the weekend too, right? You got a big team party or something?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Go enjoy that prom there. Ice the shoulder, or the arm here today, and look forward to seeing you again as the year goes on.
Yep. Thanks.
All right, Brennan Ada join us. He is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game in the Cougar 9-0 victory over Lake Park Audubon. And sit on down. We'll talk with you next right away as Oliver Kritzberger comes over. Congratulations to you, Ollie, here today as you're one of our stars of the game. Stars of the game brought to you by Darren Ramey Insurance and American Federal Bank in Ada. And, take us through how this one went for you there. Playing some defense at first and doing some damage with the bat there at the plate. Nice 4-for-4 day for you.
Yeah. I think we all kind of started off a little slow. Both Fetting just couldn't find a gap. Crushing the ball. So did Bo Jordan. So everybody kind of was crushing it. Just wind and everything. Some of them just weren't finding gaps. I was kind of lucky enough to find some. Just right over third usually. We played really good. Always room for improvement though. Could have had I'd say a few more runs going. Work on base running, a little bit more hitting. It's also awesome when Barron almost throws a no-hitter.
Yeah. He said he didn't realize it. Did you guys know it? Yeah. Or did you guys in the dugout where you just kind of like, hey, you over there, we're not going to talk to you? What's going on in the dugout there for you guys?
Just try to play it as cool as you can. Just try not to tell him that he's got something like that going. And then scream at him when he forgot to go cover first, but it don't matter. He still had one heck of a game pitching. He's a sophomore. He's still got 2 years of this. I'm a senior. I can't pitch half that good.
I'm not even close to half that good myself. So, yeah. But you talk about being a senior too. First game of the year of your senior year on your home field. Does that hold anything special for you?
It does, yeah. Ever since playing here since I was a freshman, it's awesome. So this will probably be my last year playing here. So, just kind of sink it in. Just try to enjoy every single bit of it.
Probably. Is Coach Erickson going to keep you behind the math class, or?
Maybe. You might see me a few more years, maybe.
Okay. All right. Yeah, get that 6-year senior or something, right? Yeah. Well, hey, how has the senior year gone, as far as you and some of your classmates out here that are trying to lead the team this year?
Good. Obviously you get that senior slump towards the last month of school. Just trying to finish it out, right? But I think everybody's keeping their grades up. Hopefully nobody has to be sidelined because of grades in the last 2 weeks of school for seniors.
No, especially when you look at there's only 2 weeks, week and a half, whatever it is until playoffs come here too. So it's going to be a busy month for you guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, fun month though, right?
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, enjoy it. Oliver Kritzberger join us here for Ada-Borup-West after the 9-0 victory over Lake Park Audubon. Congratulations and best of luck. Look forward to seeing you again this year.
Yep. Thank you.
There we go. Oliver Kritzberger, one of our stars of the game. Stars of the game brought to you by Darren Ramey Insurance and American Federal Bank in Ada. We're also going to give a star in this one here today. At the plate, give one to Trenton Sipp as he goes 2 for 4 with a pair of singles, an RBI, a couple runs scored, stole 2 bases. Forgot to mention Oliver, too, had 3 stolen bases in this one. Got to talk about him about the wheels out there on the base path. But also give one here to Lance Kritzberger, 1 for 2 with 2 RBIs. He walked once and also scored 2 runs. So those will be stars of the game for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars in their victory over the Lake Park Audubon Raiders. Defensively, we're going to give a star of the game to Jacob Nelson of Lake Park Audubon. Thought he played some really nice third base over there. Came into pitch in the final inning. But really nice defense there at third for Nelson. He'll be a star of the game on the defensive end for us, too. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll have post-game coaches' comments. Coach Erickson going to join us next when we return on yourliveevent.com.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, Broadband Voice TV. 1-800-457-2125. The Ada-Borup Booster Club was formed in 1999 to promote and to support activities sponsored by the Ada-Borup School District and the community through volunteers as well as other means of support. The Ada-Borup Booster Club consists of parents, community members, and alumni. They meet monthly to plan and carry out fundraising activities. Monies raised by the Booster Club are used to support the students in academics, athletics, fine arts, and other activities. To learn more about the Ada-Borup Booster Club, visit the Ada-Borup Booster Club Facebook page.
In the months of preparation for spring planting, all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at AgriMax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground applications, crop protection products, and more. AgriMax will help reach every producer's goal, peak profitability. Contact Eli Swenson at AgriMax today at 218-790-6375 or visit them online at agrimaxllc.com.
Welcome, community of older adults living safely in company with others. Welcome to Benedictine Living Community Ada with the commitment to senior living you've come to expect from Benedictine. As a member of the Benedictine organization, Benedictine Living Community Ada can offer personalized care to your loved ones while relying on the support and expertise of a larger network of professionals. We are proud of our community and we are proud to serve you. We are Benedictine. Learn more at benedictineliving.org/together.
Ada-Borup-West with the victory over Lake Park Audubon today with the 9-0 victory here over the Raiders. 9 runs on 12 hits, no errors, 7 runners left on base for Lake Park Audubon. No runs, 1 hit, 2 errors, 3 runners left on base in this one. Let's talk about this one with our post-game coach's comments. Head coach Mike Erickson for Ada-Borup-West Cougar Baseball joins us after the Friday night win over the Raiders of Lake Park Audubon. And Coach, this one, a couple guys that we talked to alluded maybe not the fastest of starts like you said you won in the pregame, but they eventually got things going and came out with a nice, impressive victory.
Yeah, and, we did score 3 runs in the second, so I thought that was, a positive as far as our start and getting a bit of momentum. And obviously Barron was really locked in. He walked a few guys early on, which wasn't ideal, but, he, like I said, he was dialed in and obviously not giving up a hit until the 7th inning. Really nice work on Barron's part and really efficient game too. I think only 82 pitches is what it came out to.
Yeah, and didn't allow a runner past second base. Credit, he 11 strikeouts. That's a huge part, but also credit to the guys behind them that making some good plays in the field defensively.
Yeah, for sure. I think about last year, our outfield play was relatively weak, and that's something that we're looking to improve this year. And I thought Dylan Gunderson played a really nice center field for us, and Austin McCraven had a couple nice catches in right field. It seems like it's good to be outside and we're heading in the right direction as far as getting some plays under our belt and learning a bit. And I mentioned to our guys about properly warming up. Yesterday Ryan had kind of a slow start and Barron had a slow start, and I noticed, and Jorgie noticed actually first, that they're not really playing catch super deep. They're only getting to like 100 feet. And it's like, guys, we gotta stretch things out so we start feeling good earlier in the day rather than waiting till the 4th, 5th, 6th inning. When you really start hitting your stride.
Offensively, talking about hitting their strides, it seemed the key for you today was just get 2 outs. All 9 of your runs came with 2 outs today.
I wasn't aware of that, but that's awesome. Yeah, I know Oliver had a nice day, and it did seem that we picked each other up in certain situations. I remember one specifically where Jorgensen lined out really hard to the second baseman, and then Kritzberger came up and I see, we had a nice string of things there afterwards. Yep. So, like I said, Kritzberger came through with a single, and then clearly Trenton, and then Ryan, and it was good.
Yeah, and able to do those things, and kind of that, hitting is contagious in that, but hey, you'll take it whatever, and good to see the bats continuing again. Didn't quite get that 10th run I think the guys were looking for in that 5th inning, but hey, you still get the victory. So
yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's all good there.
Yeah. So last night, today, couple games this week here after, we were hoping to get some more in earlier in the week, but, things happen. So overall, pretty happy with the week?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we're off to a good start. LPA did a really nice job of throwing strikes today and put the pressure on us. They didn't walk a ton of guys, and I think in our first couple games we have walked quite a bit, and I think we were a little less comfortable today in the box in that way. Like I said, we didn't score until we got 2 outs, so we definitely had to hit in some pressure moments. And I'm looking forward to, as our schedule progresses here, we're going to be challenged with, some different calibers of teams as well.
Speaking of that schedule, what's coming up next week? I'm not even going to pretend to know the schedule with all the changes this year.
Well, we're going to Winnemac on Monday. It's 2:00 start. They got a split doubleheader going on. We got the early game. And then West Marshall's coming here Tuesday, and KCC's coming here Thursday. And I think we go to Crookston on Friday. Yeah, that sounds right. I don't know. I hardly know it either. So I know we're still trying to reschedule with Foston and Fertile. So I wouldn't want to be an AD right now. I'll put it that way.
I think I saw the Titan game getting rescheduled to the 26th.
Yeah, we couldn't find umpires on our original day, so we're gonna run into that issue now too. So if you're listening and you like baseball, consider being an umpire.
Oh, definitely. Fun times out there. Certainly look forward to some fun here. Kind of mentioned, too, just for the guys, you mentioned 4 games next week. You got here a couple games this week. They got prom this weekend, too, and everything. Get your rest. You guys are going to be dragging a little bit.
Wow. Yeah, they'll be all right. Don't you remember being 16, 17, 18 years old?
We're not going there. You were there, too. Yeah.
I know.
All right. Hey, Mike, thanks for coming over, joining us here. Your post-game report after the victory over the Lake Park Audubon Raiders. Appreciate it. Good to chat with you here, and we'll chat with you here next week, too.
All right. Thanks.
All right. Mike Erickson, our post-game coach's comments for Ada-Borup-West with the victory over LPA. We'll come back. We'll recap your final stats when we return on yourliveevent.com.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
Hey folks, I'm Jimmy Don Holmes from Waco, Texas. This is my oldest son, Jake. I met the Christian family recently in Waco, and they just seem like really good people, and that's the kind of people you want to buy a car or truck from. Sometimes when you're buying a vehicle, you feel a little bit of anxiety. You won't feel that here. This place it's got a good feel, and the folks are good, and I like that. In our shop, I'm big on quality and customer service. You're going to get the quality when you buy a Chevrolet vehicle, and you're going to get the customer service when you deal with the Christian family here at Christian Motors.
Farmers, are you shopping for a bank that has many flexible options tailored to fit your farm's unique financing needs? Franzen Bank is an approved Farmer Mac lender, meaning they can offer long-term, fixed-rate loans on equipment, land, operating lines of credit, and more. Being a Farmer Mac approved lender also means Franzen Bank can get you a decision quickly. Learn more at franzenbank.com/farmermac. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Welcome to Freedom Fuel. With gas and diesel at the pumps, 24/7, 365, always open for your convenience. The car wash will make your vehicle shine. The pet wash, convenient, easy, comfortable, your pets will be smiling and clean. Visit Freedom Fuel and Shine, 1 block north of Highway 209 in Ada. The American flag waves to welcome you to Freedom Fuel and Shine in Ada.
Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, Halsted Living Center offers a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. With Halsted Living Center, there is an attached medical clinic and independent senior housing facility. Physical, occupational, and speech therapy services are available for both inpatient and outpatient. Respite care is available too, as well as hospice services. Call 218-456-2105 for openings available now with Halsted Living Center, or find more information at halstedlivingcenter.com.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Purley, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart, east of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877.
Home Crown Realty post-game report. Ada-Borup-West over Lake Park Audubon 9-0 today in our high school baseball broadcast. Before we get to our final stats, got a few more awards to give out in this one. First, our Subway sub of the game in this one didn't really have a lot of subs in this one, so really didn't have any. So we'll go with Jacob Nelson coming in, pitching the final inning. Pitches 1 inning here, facing the 5 batters. Gives up 2 hits, but gets out with no runs allowed here in the relief of the 7th inning. Jacob Nelson will be your Subway of Ada super sub of the game. With that, let's also talk our RDK Enterprises precision in the game. Precision on the mound, continue that trend here today with Baronod and 11 strikeouts in this one. Very impressive for the sophomore here today as he gets a 4 looking, 7 swinging. There are 11 strikeouts in his 7 innings pitched. He was working, dealing with precision. RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro and Drayton. Here, hoping you have a safe planter or safe plant season there, and when you're wondering about upgrading your planter, you can contact the guys at at RDK Enterprises, planterdoc.com. And final stats now. Final stats in this one. Let me just double check one thing, make sure, and yep. We got to talk our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. Post-game connection in this one. Ooh, what do we go? Offense or defense? Offense or defense? Because offensively, the connection, I would say, would be maybe Lance Kritzberger's 2 RBI single in the 5th inning. There played a couple of runs in that one, and would also come around to score later. Solid 2-out hit there. Also could go defensively with Austin McCraven. Made a play here, I want to say the 5th inning. It was the final out of the 5th inning on a ball hit into the right center field gap. Made a long run from right field, and McCraven came away with the catch there. So we're going to go with those 2 instances there of being connected. One player at the plate, 1 player in the field, both making plays and helping their team to a victory. That is your Halstead Telephone Company post-game connections in this one. Halstead Telephone Company, they are how to connect. Learn how. Go online, halsteadtel.com. Final stats time. We get to the final stats, beginning with the Lake Park Audubon Raiders on the batting or in the batter's box. Here, Jacob Nelson went 0 for 2 with a walk. Tyson Nerdahl would be 0 for 3. Sean Felker would be 1 for 3. Wyatt Musloff would be 0 for 3 today. Kobe Pagel 0 for 3. Jackson North would be 0 for 2 with a walk today. Matt Rabideau would be 0 for 2. Ian Crabtree 0 for 2. Hayden Crow 0 for 2. Here offensively, as they had no runs, just one hit, 2 errors in the field. They left 3 runners on base. Pitching, Matt Rabideau will get the loss today as he goes 5 innings, 9 runs, 8 earned runs. 1 strikeout, 10 hits, 3 walks allowed in the game. Jacob Nelson came on, pitched the 6th inning. Here as he goes 1 inning pitch, no runs, 2 hits allowed. There's your stats for the Lake Park Auburn Raiders. For the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, we begin in the batter's box as Bo Fetting was 1 for 4 today with 2 RBIs. Austin McCraven would be 1 for 4 with a run scored and a stolen base. Bo Jorgensen would be 1 for 4 today. Oliver Kritzberger, a 4 for 4 day at the plate, 2 runs scored, an RBI, plus he stole 3 bases. Trenton Sipp would be 2 for 4 at the plate with a 2 runs scored, an RBI, and 2 stolen bases. Ryan Hoven was 1 for 4 at the plate with a run scored. He also stole a base. Dylan Gunderson would be 0 for 3 with a walk and a run scored. Lance Kritzberger would be 1 for 2 with 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs, and a walk. And Brennan Fetting would be 1 for 2 at the plate with 2 RBIs and a walk. Also, Caden Dahl came in as a courtesy runner here for the Cougars offensively. They had 9 runs on 12 hits, no errors, left 7 runners on base. Defensively, in the pitching mound, it was Baron Otten going the distance. A 1-hitter, 7 innings, 1 hit allowed, no runs, 11 strikeouts, 2 walks. Did it all on 80 pitches here today as they get the victory. Ada-Borup-West gets the victory over Lake Park Audubon. Final score 9-0. Thanks again for joining us here today on yourliveevent.com. We appreciate your viewership. Also appreciate all the sponsors that you've seen and heard throughout our broadcast coverage. We ask whenever possible, please patronize those businesses. At the very least, tell them thank you. They're the ones that allow us to be here with our coverage. We'll have more coverage coming up this weekend with the Enderlin Baseball Jamboree with some North Dakota teams started today, continues tomorrow. Then next week as well, we'll have games coming your way. Go to yourliveevent.com. The broadcast schedule's there on the website. You can also go to the broadcast archive and relive all of your favorite moments of the game broadcasts that we've been able to bring your way. Thanks here today to camera worker for our broadcast presentation, Jerry Peralta, as myself, Jake Berkmeyer, with the play-by-play call. Thanks for joining us from the Tony Sipe Athletic Complex in Ada-Borup-West with the victory over Lake Park Audubon 9-0. You saw it on yourliveevent.com.